So today I have Emma Holloway with us. She's our youngest author. So excited to have her with us because she wrote an amazing chapter about navigating the path not usually followed. We know in the STEM field, we have a lot of that going on. Some people decide to go into STEM, some people get out of STEM, some people say, I don't know if I want to do STEM or flower, you know. So, Emma, let me hear from you. What is it like a day in your life? We have our youngest author with us. What is that like on a daily basis?
Yeah, so I'm currently studying biomedical and chemical engineering at Colorado State University. So I go to school, 5 days a week, and then I study all day on the weekends.
Okay.
As well as being a student, I have three jobs at the moment. I work as a learning assistant or like a
Mm.
tutor for our general chemistry classes. I work in a research lab, and then I also work for a local nonprofit to get underprivileged girls interested in STEM
Oh,
access to STEM education. So yeah.
very nice.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know how you balance that all, but I know you have a lot of energy.
Time management and a good sleep schedule,
Yeah.
I think.
Sleep is so important, something we don't
Yeah.
get much of, on a usual basis, but
Yeah.
those are some very interesting things that you are involved with. Now, I'm gonna ask you this main question. Why did you decide to write this chapter for us and share your journey with everything that's been going on?
So I was initially introduced to the book through my father, who Michael Holloway, the character himself. But I felt really compelled to do it, not just because of him, pushing it, but just to share my journey and to share, my current modern day age in STEM education, and that you can, balance a lot of things, but still
Yeah.
have fun with it, and still find it, easy to wake up in the morning and get up and going.
Oh, yeah. Because I think that's one of the things that a lot of us, after we enter into the entire STEM, when we go into job career related aspect, we forget what it was like
Mhm.
navigating this part and actually getting here. So I was so happy when you wrote the chapter and you talked about all of your experiences, trying not to give away stuff here, but you
Mhm.
talked about, growing up in that, being able to transition, some things that you had to go through. And I was just so grateful that you brought it up because a lot of the people reading the book, I'm just thinking about male allies, fathers, uncles, even aunts, people who may not know what it's like, what's going on in the head of a younger person, and just like, go do STEM. You should do STEM, but they don't know what that entails.
Yeah, yeah. And the commitments that it means,
Yes.
My dad always says that engineering majors don't have fun during college, they have fun after college, which I can say is
Mm.
100% true. I don't I study a lot, so
Yeah.
it's definitely a commitment. But
It is a lot. It's a lot. And you're also balancing so many great things as well. I love the nonprofit idea that you're doing.
mhm,
So that is
yeah.
amazing. Like we need to get as many people involved, women and men involved in STEM, because the only
Mhm.
way to get this going and to evolve is actually to involve everybody. So it's not just limited,
Exactly.
not just limited to the girls, guys get involved too.
Yes,
And
yes.
through your program that you're doing with this nonprofit, I want to ask you this question. What would you say to other people to actually get them interested in joining STEM or, like staying in the field of STEM? Because sometimes, a lot of times, we get into the field and we're like, this is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. I'm going to
Yeah,
go into accounting. I'm never going to go into accounting. I'm sorry.
me either. Too many
It's not
numbers. I'm
happening.
not. No. This is my last semester where I have to take a math class, and I'm just so happy.
I
So,
hear you with that
um,
one.
mhm. I would say for people going into STEM now is that STEM is definitely evolved. It's not
Mhm.
so cookie cutter anymore. There's a lot of different regions into which you can go into. I think especially like with engineering, you hear a specific title and think that you're going to be pipelined into a specific job or focus, but it has just so many opportunities that you can do. Like I could go out and work in any industry that I wanted to, and it just offers you that flexibility and the stability to go in and explore your interests.
Yeah, because I think, and some of the things that we've been getting through a lot of these interviews is that a lot of times people say having the background in STEM really helped them to transition because it,
Mhm.
it sets you up to think in a particular way and to be able to, carry out certain things. So I hear you with that, encouraging more people to get into STEM because it
Yeah.
opens up a lot more doors. Definitely a lot more
Yes.
doors.
Yes. And that, college and especially majoring in STEM isn't as scary as some people think it is. There's a lot of resources
Mhm.
everywhere, and your professors, especially when you get into,
Yeah.
your upper level classes, they definitely want to see you succeed. So um, they put a lot of like education into you, a lot
Mhm.
of respect.
Yes, and they have full resources that you can lean on as well
Hmm.
because they've
Hmm.
been around. They write the exams, so you should definitely lean
Yes.
on them. Well, Emma, thank you so much for dedicating your time to writing the chapter. I know this chapter was written in some particularly strange places, but we appreciate so much you taking the time to do that and for chatting with us today. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so we will be seeing you soon and look out for the book. It drops in December of 2022 and check out Emma's story. Bye.
Hi.